Hi, dear Scorpio. Welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci Five Zero, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for December 2023 for the sign of Scorpio. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But with always believe in synchronicities, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also scroll down at the end of the page and see this deck there. There will be three cards that are spread out there. You can make your own three-card spread. Just set an intention or ask the cards a specific question before you shuffle, just so you could get the answer that you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and then come back tomorrow. That's a limited shuffle. Come back to tomorrow for another guidance from the universe. You could also come to the home page of my blog, and then you could draw your own oracle card in there. So that would be fun to do daily. So, what is happening, dear Scorpio? Looking at your cup, look at her. She's wishing and wanting something, and it's like she's making a wish or expecting something to come out from that cup. Okay, in what ways have you been not diligent, or have you been holding off self-care or self-love, dear Scorpio? In what ways are you, what is your role in, look at her. As I've mentioned, she could be looking at her cup, waiting for something that she could find in there. But what is your role? If you don't see anything in there, what has been your role to not see that something in there? Perhaps you were expecting some gift from your person, some quality time with your person, or perhaps you are expecting to receive something out of nowhere. Have you been giving way too much, and you are not waiting for your person to, you are not open to receiving? Do you give way too much to a point that you're not giving your person a chance to give you something? Apologies for that background noise. My neighborhood has turned into a farm, and apologies for that. Apologies also if I stutter. English is not my first language, but I hope I'm still making sense. Um, In what ways can you spend some time with your friends? Have you been closing your doors to invites from friends, and you are now just staying in your room and closing your doors, not doing something for yourself? Um, in what ways are you not saying yes to yourself? In what ways are you um, allowing yourself to get stuck in this analysis paralysis? In what ways are you not expressing yourself, repressing your um, thoughts, your opinions, your feelings? But you have the Empress here, very much in your, very fertile. Oh, some of you may be pregnant, and it's very unexpected. Some of you may feel that they are not ready for this pregnancy. For some of you, you may have issues with mother-in-law. For some of you may have issues with another person who is very abrasive towards you, not kind towards you, very detached towards you. Unhappy marriage, falling apart, love that seems to be fading away, exhaustion, the battle that hasn't ended, but you just keep on giving. Anxiety, can't wait lack of peace of mind, analysis paralysis, overthinking, feeling alone if not lonely, feeling unhappy, having a hard time to make a decision, expecting something and not giving it in return, giving way too much and not being reciprocated. With the world card right here at the end of your spread, it seems like you this has been a long-standing issue and it's time for you to turn that leaf, turn that chapter. Get away from it. If you can't find the time for you to practice self-care, you might want to reassess this connection if it's an equal give and take partnership. You may have certain expectations with your partner as far as this connection is concerned. Perhaps I'll do the dishes, you do the laundry, but it's never been happening, and you have expressed this to your person for the longest time, but it seems like you're the person who is always stepping up. You're the person who is always doing the work, and it gives you this exhaustion. It gives you this. It seems like the world is in your shoulders, and you are carrying all the burden. You are towards the end with the Ten of Wands right here, and under that is a world card. There is a completion that is happening for you towards the end of the year, or towards this December, or this December. It's time for you to close 2023 and do something new in 2024, whether it be focusing on your self-care rituals, spending more time with yourself, filling your own cup. What is your role in filling this your own cup? Perhaps you're expecting your partner to fill this void, to fill this cup, when you in fact is not doing your part in filling your own cup. In what ways can you fill this own cup? In what ways can you get out of your uh, headspace and overthinking and focusing on the mystery of this connection? Perhaps you're dealing with a person or with a lover who's very mysterious, not speaking, not telling you what they want, but karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. You have all the resources that you have within you, but you just don't want to plan and do something about it. The Nine of Swords right here shows your anxiety, and this could be guilt, anxiety, but you can't seem to pinpoint the source of this anxiety, or you avoid identifying this anxiety and expressing it. There's certain expectations, there's exhaustion, and instead of you taking a look at yourself as to the cause of this exhaustion, what is your contribution to that exhaustion, you project it to your partner and expect them to fill that cup. In what ways can you fill that own cup? Remember, your core energy is having this in reverse: inability to fill your own cup, inability to care for yourself, inability to give love back to yourself. It's always out there giving it to your person. You have so much to give. You are this empress. You are fertile. You are abundant. You are there's a lot of things that you could give. It's a good thing that this is upright and it's coupled with the strength here. You know what you have. You know what you can give. But in your head space, you think that you are exhausted. You are overthinking about the situation, blaming yourself for things that are outside your control. And with that double whammy is the hangman right here. Having this in reverse may your anxiety, your uneasy can you reflect on how might you be able to use the resources around you and make things happen for you to plan on filling your own cup, doing self-care rituals? It's totally unfair for you to blame others for this exhaustion and for this unhappiness. Somebody may be calling your bullshit out. This could be your mother in law, an older sister, a friend, an old friend. But this could be also you who is turning that your back on your person before even engaging them in a heartfelt conversation. And this could also be being detached or be turning a blind eye on something, giving a cold shoulder without actually expressing what are your frustrations? What do you need? What do you desire? How can you feel happy about the situation? How can you fill your own cup? You are stuck in this indecision, and that moment that you make a choice, that is the time that you would leave everything behind and free yourself from this hurdle that has been troubling you for the longest time. So let us get what the universe wants you to know, dear Scorpio. Oracle card. The confirmation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more Oracle card for you. And as mentioned, you can also scroll down at the end of the page to make your own 3 card spread that is free. And oh, I think this is vigilance. Hold that hold that thought. Reserve your energy for um better activities. Spend 100% of your energy towards something that is not fruitful or not for your highest good. So, um, wait for the right time for you to fly. You may not have the energy or the resources that you have right now to fly. Um, Channel that energy instead of overthinking about the situation. You might want to take a pause first, regenerate, or to um, work on yourself, work on self care. Um, don't do anything just yet. Reserve the right time. Reserve the right action at the right time. And keep your observations to yourself. Everything is changeable. And give yourself the permission to look at reassess your values, reassess your habits, and how are these habits contributing to this loneliness, exhaustion that you are feeling. It's unfair to blame it to your partner, to blame everything to your partner, but see your accountability. How have you been expressing yourself? Have you been telling them what you want, and yet you expect them to return something? You expect them to read your mind. What else have you been? I think this is the same message last month. Just because you're intuitive and you are a you have this psychic intuition, doesn't necessarily mean that your partner should act or is the same way. So manage your energy wisely and don't act on anything right now. Perhaps what you can do is just take a step back and reassess the situation. Just know that the universe is telling you right now that you are ripe to turn a leaf, to turn a chapter. Welcome 2024 with newness and um, promise yourself that you will never encounter this shit again. So the choice is yours. It's time to get unstuck from this indecision. The choice is yours. Would you rather stay in the wrong situation or leave everything behind and start anew? So while you're thinking about that, you don't act on it right now. You're thinking about that, maybe you could first reassess your role into this failure, into this upheaval, and plan something to make things happen for you, not necessarily for the relationship. But in what ways can you feel that cup of love and focus on yourself? So I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Scorpio. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. Apologies for the background noise, by the way. Sorry, and thank you for being here. Bye bye.